swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
What is happening, baseball fans? Welcome to the post-game show. Tommy Ugsley, Jake Giants are so fake and done. What is up, Tommy, David? Thank you, the Cali, Okie, Thomas B, Sapphire, McKay, Randy Runolfson is here. And before we get into it today, just got the Giants have lost the game. And I think it's time just to let everyone know and brace yourselves for this fact. The Giants, the 2024 Giants, are not good. I'll give you a couple minutes to go ahead and absorb that. But, yeah, they lost again. They lost again. And were again being no hit until deep into the game. They didn't get their first hit until what, the 6th inning, 7th inning? I don't even know. But the Giants offense, at least I'd say 5-6 times this year, have had a no-hitter against them until deep in the game. They showed a little bit of fight, just like yesterday. And the radio goes on and on about how the Giants showed so much fight, and really nice to see that. Like, they lost. They lose. They lost 4 in a row. What are we talking about? Yeah, I mean, is that the standard? Show a little fight, but lose? Oh, my goodness, we're in deep crap if that's the standard. Lots to talk about today. D. Shot, David Ray, English. We got someone from England up in the chat today? Do we got someone from England or not? I'm just trying to figure that out. We got a $4.99 super chat. Oh, and it's from Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances. Hard pill to swallow tonight. All week. No hits or only a select few before the 8th inning or warming up the bench. Or maybe you missed it, Jason Corona. Taps has been played. I played that after the Marlins series. You can't beat the Marlins in a series. You lose to the White Sox, who just today finally won the first game they've won since they beat the Giants all that time ago. Everyone was sweeping them except the Giants. Jason Corona, thank you for that super chat. You write like a preschooler. Yeah, Taps has been played for those who missed it. Taps has been played. I got the video if you want to see it. Play it maybe again at the end of the stream. But Taps has been performed. And I'm just saying, this is a team that is already, they were hanging on for dear life to even a prayer. And then they lose and lose and lose and lose. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're just not. We can look at the standings if you want for the fun of it. I mean, I didn't even look at the standings yesterday. I got a lot to say, man, and about the team, about the future of this team, but the leadership, okay, the management, the front office, Farhan Zaidi, okay. I like Farhan. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but that ain't going to cut it. When you come in here, you're supposed to save the franchise, and we're no better off than when he came on board. We're no better off. One good season, which was 2021, and I don't know how much credit he gets for that when the guys that were good that year were Brandon Crawford with a career year, Brandon Belt with a career year, bunch of guys he had nothing to do with. So there's a lot to talk about. But here's the standings, and right now the Giants, Is this updated? Let's see. They, with that loss today, 6-4 the final. With the loss today, the Giants are now 68-72. This shows 68-71. Let me reload. See if it fixes it. Okay, they need to update this. Giants are at least 8.5 back right now. 8.5 back. A few days ago, the team that was 8.5 back, I said they were out of it. Now the Giants are that team. So the Cardinals have been winning games. Giants will have a series against the Cardinals at the end of the year. But let's just be all the way 100. Let's be all the way 100. What's going on in the chat? Are we having a problem? Nice guys finish last. Yes. The famous quote from Leo DeRocher. Leo DeRocher. Fire Farhan. Look, man, I don't even like his style. I know it's a little more of the modern style, but he really treats players like complete pawns on a chessboard, man. I mean, he'll sign someone or grab someone, keep them for 2 days, DFA him without giving an appearance. And these are not human beings to him. I mean, he just will. It does. I mean, at some point, try to build a team, give them some team chemistry, give someone a chance, give someone extended opportunities. It's a crazy. I mean, we go through 100 players a year. I don't even recognize half the guys on this team. Let's freaking go. What's up, Jake? Giants, the Cali Okie, Spencer Stewart. Reds may pass us, and they might. And they might. But they're in a 3-game winning streak. I mean, the Reds are out of it too, being 9.5 out, but at least they're trending in the right direction. Giants got a negative run differential, and the Reds got a positive 20. So the Giants are just, they've even gotten some luck this year. But, man, I mean, what is there to say? Let's break down this game. This is the post-game show, 6-4. It was a game that was dominated by the Diamondbacks for the majority of the night. The Giants showed a little bit of heart, a little bit of hits, but everything was too little, too late. It was just a repeat of yesterday's game. And today, instead of it being a terrible start from Harrison, it was not as terrible, but not a great start from Hayden Birdsong. He only got through 3 innings today. He had okay stuff, but he couldn't hit his spots. He walked 4 guys, and it's late in the year. Some of these young guys haven't pitched this many games, haven't even pitched this. They've never pitched in September in their lives. So it's other than maybe the minor leagues, but so Hayden Birdsong goes 3 innings. Bivens looked good when he first came in, and he ended up giving the Giants 4 innings, gave up a couple runs, but Bivens did what he could. Doval came in, was out of whack, gave up the 2 runs that the Giants had just scored, and then Taylor Rogers pitched pretty well. He is still here, even though he was on waivers. Giants decided, I guess, to hang on to him. Apparently, nobody claimed him. Baby, what's up, Jenny Vega? Unfortunately, no W today, so I could not throw on the chain. But the chain is right behind me, ready to go at a moment's notice. Randy Runolfson has just sent a 1999 super chat. Simple Randy recap. Walk, hit, walk, home run. Pitching, we have a 2 young control, struggling staff. I'm saying the starting pitching have showed we are sweepable. Sweepable? We're definitely sweepable. But thank you. That's a huge super chat. Very generous. I need it. The channel is struggling. We got copyright hits on our videos. It's going downhill. We're going downhill I'm going down with the ship. The Giants are going down and the channel's going down with it. We got Jenny Vega, Spencer Stewart, Paul. I'm thinking whether I should go to the game tomorrow because I don't want to see them lose. SG, they go to the game. Just go to the game, have a good time, get you some garlic fries, and watch the players and root for the team. If they lose, they lose. They get swept, they get swept. Deja vu all over again. The chain. The chain is right there. Right there. The 4-1-5. Doing Kings. We're doing Kings.
The other way. Dive. Oh!
Fox to Fox from midcourt. Got it! De'Aaron Fox calls game.
Got to do Kings post-game shows. We got Paul here, 415 with the love. Snell can make a difference. Tomorrow's a big game to avoid the sweep. I've given up hope as far as making the playoffs, but I still will root for the team game by game, day by day. I think they may need to make some changes. I don't know if you blame it on Bob Melvin. Bob Melvin played the team he played. He made there's times this year I thought he kept in pitchers a little too long. There's times this year where I'm like, I don't agree with that move or this move, but I really don't blame it on Bob. It's his first year. His first year here. Farhan Zaidi's been here how many years now? When did he show up? 2019? 19? 20? 21? 22? 23? 24? 6 years? 6 gosh dang years? Louis the Fifth. Somebody give Farhan the Ricky Parasol treatment. Yeah, he doesn't know. Melvin doesn't know how to use the bullpen. I mean, if they want to get rid of Melvin, they got to find someone else. They got to find another manager. So I'm pretty sure Melvin's going to be back next year. Farhan, we'll see. The ownership's got to be, but then again, the ownership's dictating him to cut payroll and whatnot. I mean, who knows what's going on behind closed doors, but I don't think Farhan has been great. I think he relies too much on the analytics, too much on the computers, and doesn't treat the players like human beings because they are human beings. Sending guys up and down from AAA just crazy. Get it together, Melvin. Melvin needs another chance. We'll give Melvin another chance. Baby, my Yankee. Oh, I like that cap. I got that very same cap. Giant style. Well, not that. Maybe not that one. Maybe a slightly different. That one I think is maybe the year before. But I got a similar cap to that. But it's Giants. Baby, my Yankees just lost to the Rangers, and we're going for the sweep of the Cubs this week. Well, the Yankees at least are going to be in the playoffs, unless you all completely have an epic meltdown. At least y'all be in the playoffs. They've had a good year. If you really want to know what the Giants have to do, just for the fun of it, I'll try to see if I can keep up here with the math, but Giants need to finish at least 13 games. That's where the Braves are right now. They're 13 games over 500, 547 winning percentage. So if you want to finish with a winning percentage around there, let's say 543 to have a prayer, you need to get 88. Let's say 88. I think just on my quick math, 88 wins will give you a shot. 88 wins will give you a shot. Not a guarantee. It'll give you a shot. 88 wins. 162 minus 88 is 70. So 74 losses. Giants already have 71. They would have to lose, in my opinion, they would have to lose only 3 games the rest of the year. And that's not a guarantee. That's just to have an outside shot. And I just don't see that happening. But you have to win. You have to lose only 3 games, and they just lost 4. They just lost 4 consecutive. So basically, you got to win tomorrow, sweep the Padres, sweep the Brewers, sweep the Padres, lose one to the Orioles, 1 to the Royals, 1 to the D-backs, sweep the Cardinals. Okay. JB, only Giants get to 88 wins if you include spring training. I think you got to get to 88 wins. So 3 more losses are allowed, and that's asking too much for a team that can't even avoid 3 losses in 3 games. You can't even avoid 4 losses in 4 games. I don't want to just talk trash the whole stream. So let's talk about some good things today that we saw. Giants did fight back a little bit, and we'll recap that right now. The D-backs did jump on top quickly. Josh Bell had an RBI hit. Eugenio Suarez went deep. Then in the 5th inning, they scored yet another run on the Pavin Smith bomb. Pavin Smith is looking like a possible bust, but every time we play him, he looks like a beast. So that was very nice. At that point, it was 3-0 Diamondbacks, but the Giants. Wait a second. When did we score our first run? It was the Oh, actually, Diamondbacks scored one more run. I apologize. In the 7th inning, they made it 4-0 in the 7th inning. So the Giants down there, down 4-0, finally scored, and it was a nice one. Tyler Fitzgerald had a base hit, and Lamont, late night Lamont, one of the few bright spots in the Farhan era as far as new pickups go, went ahead and did something very nice. Let's check it out, shall we?
Left
Oh,
to right. This one's headed to the water and over hill.
splash hit. Lamont Wade Jr. hits one into the water. Only the second, according to Jenny Vega, only the second splash hit all year. That is sad. I mean, I know that it's not the Barry Bonds era anymore, but dang, you would expect more than that. 8th inning, though, Doval. As soon as Doval came in, I almost said something in the chat. I was like, no, but I had a not a good feeling about it. And he comes in and walks the first batter immediately, gives up a double. And before you know it, Corbin Carroll get a base hit, and they get the 2 runs right back. And it's 6-2, and it's like, well, there you go. Diamondbacks get the runs right back. And if they hadn't given up those 2 runs and the Giants still scored 2 in the bottom of the 9th, which they did, we'd have tied the game. But as it was, Giants needed 4 runs, only got 2 in the bottom of the 9th inning. A little bit of a rally off of Justin Martinez, walked Conforto, Fitzy with a double, Lamont with the hit. I even said in the chat, I'm not getting my hopes up. I really didn't. I'm like this. I'm like, base hit. I'm like, okay. Base hit. Okay. Like a couple months ago, I'd be like, yeah. But I just didn't have much hope. I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't feel it. And sure enough, pop out, strikeout, game over. Pop out, strikeout, game over. 104. What's 104? Oh, that's career splash hits. Fiona Love. 104 splash hits. Adios, pelota. Gotta love the splash hits. I used to have a website or a page on their website that showed every splash hit. Here it is. Every splash hit in Giants history. Look at Barry Bonds, dude. Nobody, I truly will say this. Nobody will ever break Barry Bonds' record. They'll move to a new stadium before anybody even challenges Barry Bonds' record of splash hits. The first 9 were from Barry Bonds. Felipe Crespo. I remember him. Bonds, Crespo, Bonds. JT Snow hit one. Jose Cruz Jr. hit one. Michael Tucker hit one. AJ Pierzynski hit one. Michael Tucker again. Randy Wynn connected. Randy Wynn. I was a big Randy Wynn fan. Ryan Klesko, remember we had him for a year. Klesko more famous for the Braves and the Padres, but we had Klesko one year back in 2007. That was a year we had a win. We had Dave Roberts. That was the year that Bonds broke the record and Tim Lincecum made his major league debut. Matt Cain was here. That was a good time. Those were good times. You could tell the team was getting there. We were getting there. It would take a couple years. Fred Lewis, Andres Torres. It was about that's visitors. Andres Torres, Sandoval, and that's around the time the Giants, of course, it all came together, won the World Series. Beltran hit one. Shearholtz hit one. Ishikawa hit one. Tyler Colvin, holy moly, Denard Span. I'm getting in the modern era. Scooter Jeanette, I forgot about that. Then the Yaz. Now we're in the modern era. Jock Peterson had a few. Jason Vossler hit one. And anyway, only 2 this year. Lamont Wade Jr. and Patrick Bailey. They've already updated the website. Shout out to the Giants webmaster. Kayla, no Haley either. All that is in the past. What's up, fam? Rap Album Depot. Look, people, this starting lineup was strong today. You serious? These kids are just rookies and need big league at bats, and they will be fine At least a couple of them. LOL. Go Giants beat LA. I'm just messing with you, Rap. No, I mean, it looked strong in the second half of the game. I can't say it looked strong in the first half of the game because they didn't have a single hit. But let's keep it all the way. Ray Durham also on that 017. Got a text message. Can't forget about Ray Durham. 06, 07 era. We just hit 39K subs today. 39K subs today, Janie Vega. Thank you so much. I can't even believe we're going to hit 40. Probably in the off season, but we will be hitting 40 very soon. It's I got an outside chance of hitting it before the end of the year, and we might be able to hit it or during the playoffs. Tom Murphy got hurt. Why did they sign Tom Murphy? We had Joey Bart. The thing about it is they show no faith in the kids. You want the youths to come up and play well, yet we always sign someone else. How do you think Joey Bart or any other catchers in the system felt when they signed Tom Brady? How do you think Marco Luciano felt when they signed Nick Ahmed, who got DFA'd and didn't even make it through the season? You sign these guys, show the kids you don't care, and then you DFA these guys anyway. Can anyone say that at this point that the Joey Bart trade was good? How is Estrada in AAA and Taylor still in the show? They were both put on waivers. Apparently, they both made it through waivers, and the Giants decided to demote Estrada, but not Taylor. I guess it's the only thing I can think of is they both made it through waivers, and Giants had the choice. They probably didn't have to demote Estrada. They chose to do that. Darkness. The biggest issue with the Giants is they don't have a guy who terrifies you, nor a true number two. When you lack those things, you are a bad team. What a waste of a free agent. Joey needed that change of scenery, evidently, but I would have loved to have given him a shot. He was here, and that's just me. I didn't like the move at the time. I understand some people were okay with it. They were done with Bart, but it wasn't like I minded to trade him if you get something. We didn't get anything for him. And then not Hunter Strickland, like Austin Strickland. Huge difference. Hunter Strickland's still playing. He's with the Angels last I checked, unless they DFA'd him. No, he's still there with the Angels. Hunter Strickland is still around. Sometimes I see players, I'm like, holy crap, that guy's still playing? What? Hunter Strickland's still around. He's pitching with the Angels. He's having a good year. 63 innings pitched, 3.57 ERA from the bullpen. Fire everyone, Joey. But what is this to say? Is it? The Giants, that's the recap today. Gallen gets the win. Birdsong gets the loss. We'll look forward. What is this code at the top of the page here? What's going on MLB website? What is exactly going on right here? Let's check out what's on deck. Brought to you by I can't find it. To hell with it. Let's find out what's on deck for tomorrow's game. We don't do sponsorships very often here at the Hum Baby Baseball channel. I get emails all the time. People are interested in sponsorship. Like, I don't see myself doing it in one of my documentaries. Like, today we're going to talk about the top 10 closers in MLB history. But before we get to it, you guys looking for a healthy cereal that'll be delivered to your door every single week? Go with blah, blah, blah. I've been eating them, and it's so delicious. I just don't see myself doing it. It's just too hard. The Cali Okie connection. But because I know nobody cares. When I see videos that do that, I forward it right through that part. So I know I don't care. Blake Snell will be pitching tomorrow, and that is going to be the stopper. You definitely need to go to Oracle SG because Blake Snell is pitching tomorrow against Merrill Kelly, the magician. He's 4-0 with a 4.3 ERA, 33 strikeouts. And very good chance the Giants offense won't look too great tomorrow. But that's why Blake Snell's going to shut down Magic Spoon. I couldn't even remember the name of the cereal. All due respect to Magic Spoon, but I'm getting tired of hearing my favorite YouTubers talk about Magic Spoon for 10 freaking minutes in the middle of the video. So I started forwarding it right through that stuff. Literally trying to watch a movie review, and I got to hear about Magic Spoon or shaving or skincare. I mean, give me a freaking break. I can't do it. If it's baseball related, that's a different. If it's baseball related, I might do a sponsorship or something because I know you guys like baseball. So at least it's something I know you'd be interested in. At least there's a decent chance you would be because you're baseball fans. But I talk about just random whatever product, like it's too hard for me. It's too hard for me. We would have kicked ass with Soler and Snell for a couple years. The Soler trade was Correa part 2. And yeah, you sign Soler and you trade him away. I mean, I know the season wasn't going well, but I think we're going to have to do something about this. People have been saying fire Farhan for a while. If I look on Twitter and just search fire Farhan, I'll find something probably in the last hour. Okay, we'll go latest. Let's go latest. 2 minutes. Fire Farhan. 21 minutes. Let the Farhan watch begin. 29 minutes. No one cares. Fire Farhan. 36 minutes. Fire Farhan. Fire Farhan. Fire. I mean, fans have had it. Fans have had it. We're ready to give a different front office a try, but I don't even know how much is Farhan. We got a GM. How much is it Pete Patilla's fault? How much is the ownership's fault? As far as money goes, are they forcing them to make some of these cost-cutting moves? I don't know the answer to that. How much is it the hitting coach? People blame the hitting coach. People blame the pitching coach. People blame, at the end of the day, I don't know who to blame. But Giants are supposed to be a competitive team. And one playoff in the last how many years? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1 in 8 years. One playoff appearance in 8 years. Am I wrong on that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not looking at anything. 2016, we made it. That was it. 2017, we sucked. 2018 sucked. 2019 fell short. 2020 fell short last day of the year. 2021, we made it. 2022 sucked. Last year sucked. This year sucked. 1 out of 8 years. Something has to change about that. Something has to change about that. You know how many years the Dodgers made it during those 8? I don't even need to look. 8, because they make the playoffs every year. Have to go AM Echo. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Malone is here. Thank you so much for jumping in. Go Giants. Fire Farhan Zaidi. Fire Justin Veal. Who shall we hire? I mean, I'm not saying I could do better, but I know this. I would have one goal. We're gonna win games. We're gonna win a World Series. We're gonna win. That's the goal. And whatever it takes, other than, I'm not gonna treat players badly because that doesn't help in the goal. So treating them like pawns doesn't help in the goal. I want my players to like it. And by the way, I think that there was a post that Evan Longoria may have liked, indicating that he may not be the biggest Farhan Zaidi fan ever. I don't know what happened to it. There was here it is. Longo, not a Farhan guy. It says, there's a post. According to insiders, the Giants are preparing to let go of Farhan Zaidi this offseason if they continue to fall behind in the race for the playoffs. Race? Playoffs? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. In Farhan's era with the Giants, they have only been successful 1 year, and that was with the help of the core three, Posey and the Brandons. It's going to be interesting to see who the Giants could turn to if Farhan is indeed relieved of his duties. Anyway, this post was made, and it was liked by Evan Longoria, evidently. Don't quote me on that. That's what this post is showing. I don't know if that's really Evan Longoria, but it says here, Longo, not a Farhan guy, liked by Evan Longoria. Take away that what you will. Maybe he's just liking posts. Maybe he's just hitting like. I do that sometimes. I just like a post. It doesn't necessarily mean I agree with every word of the post, but take with that what you will. Muy interesante. Muy interesante. Para decir lo mínimo. We found out they were giving juice balls to New York Yankee games so that Judge will hit home runs last season. Not a shocker. And I think is he retired? Did Evan go ahead and retire? Yeah, he retired. So once you retire, it becomes a little bit easier to let your opinion be known. Once you retire, you don't have to worry about as much. You're not going to get in trouble. You're retired. You're on your own. But it's interesting. Evan Longoria. Let's bring him back. Let's bring back everyone at this point. Let's go. At this point, I don't even mind. I was always like, even when the D-backs released Bumgarner, I was like, no, you don't bring back Bumgarner. We're trying to win a championship. Well, at this point, this year, it's all for entertainment. I mean, I still want to win as many games as possible, but only 22,000 people went to attendance today. Giants used to sell out every single game. 22,850. Don't get me wrong. That's a lot of people, but Giant standards, 30,000 plus. Let's keep it all the way 100. Farhan needs to stop ruining the young players' confidence. Stop yo-yoing players between Sacktown and the majors. It is really frustrating. Every year is terrible. Just terrible. I'm super tired. Update, no update on the copyright. I'm just waiting on that. On the channel, MLB hit me on a video that was going viral. I don't even look at the views because it just depresses me. But I'm very excited for young talent. If we can just give them a couple hundred at bats, we will be in great shape for 26-27. And we got Jung-Hoo Lee coming back. If we can give them at bats, if we can show them confidence and not sign veterans instead, this offseason is going to be crazy. This offseason is going to be nuts to see who we sign. And then especially next year, I don't know if I'll be at spring training again, but it just depends on the financial situation. This year, I was doing pretty good. I was able to go. I'm hoping next year I'll be able to go to Arizona for spring training, but we'll see. No, it wasn't a copyright strike. It was a claim, and they claimed every second of the video of my new documentary, which was going, not literally viral, but Hum Baby Baseball standard viral. Like it had over 10,000 views right away, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, this video is going to go huge. It's going to be really helpful to the channel. And then they put in a claim on every second, and even though the video is clearly transformed. It's not a game. It's not. It just has clips, short clips. I talk about players, I review players, and it is a perfectly fair use in my opinion. So I'm going to fight this, and I put in an initial appeal. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, you ruined it for me. Oh my God, it's at 50,000 views. I don't want to know. It depresses me that it gets the more views it gets, the more depressing it is, because I might not get any of that revenue. Because the thing about it is, if I don't win the case, MLB gets all that money for all my hard work. It took me a week to make that video, to research the video, record the video, do the voiceover, do the music, everything. I got completely screwed on that if I don't win that case. It's gonna be peanuts for them. A couple $100, peanuts for MLB. Literal peanuts. They hand $100 bills to the players on road trips, so they used to. $200 to them is nothing. $200 to me, I mean, it's helpful. I ain't gonna say it's like life-changing, but a video like that is really helpful. We're skating by here. We're trying to get by up in here. It's okay. We ain't no. What do they call? What's it called? That does the breakdowns. I can't remember the name of the channel. Jimmy, who runs that channel. Jimmy's a nice guy. I forgot the name of his channel. John Boy. We ain't no John Boy up in here. That should tell you every reason why this team is so terrible. Jung-Hoo Lee is a bust, in my opinion.
What did you say?
I gotta give him a little more time. Let's give him a little more time, Louis. He got hurt, but yeah, he wasn't off to the hottest start of all time. But you know, he got a little adjustment period. Stuff like that is what annoys me about MLB. They prevent content creators from making content, which in turn prevents growth of its own sport. Yes, I'm helping you. By you taking money from me means I'm not going to make videos like that anymore, which means you're not going to get promoted anymore. Now, maybe it's worth it to you to take that $200, but if I make one new MLB fan from watching my videos, don't you think that fan's going to spend $200 in their lifetime on you? Yeah, a lot more than $200. And I probably bring in more than one fan. You know what I'm saying? If I bring in 5 fans for that video, that watch that video and become baseball fans, you're going to make way more than $200. I talked to some creators and they gave me some advice. Some of them said they've just ignored it and they didn't put in the appeal because they didn't want to get in trouble, because you can get a strike, you can get in trouble. Others said do it because you'll win. They don't have a leg to stand on. So I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Straight to the Supreme Court. Jason Williams, the screwball video, made a ton of cash, but I put it all back into the business, and it helped me so much because I had a huge debt. I went into debt during the I started the channel. I was okay, and 2 things happened. First, the pandemic hit. The pandemic hit before I could do my first post-game show, before I could get the channel rolling. The pandemic hit, the channel went crashed down to freaking heck. And I was making like nothing. Then the second thing was the lockout. Crashed again. I had 2 crashes on the channel from the early days. So the screwball video saved me because I was in debt. So I paid off some credit cards. It really saved some business credit cards and stuff, and it really saved me. But I don't know how much it made, to be honest. I can look, but it's in the thousands. It was an amazing. Most creators, there are big time, huge creators that have never had a video that gets 2.5 million views. That video got it's almost at 3. It's got 2.8 million views. 2.8 million views. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's the revenue right there. I'll let you see. If you see that right in the middle of the screen, I can't even repeat that because my heart starts going. I start going. I'm going to lose my mind. But this video saved the channel. This video saved the channel. Like Babe Ruth saved baseball. This video saved Hum Baby Baseball. And you guys too have saved it as well. Thank you guys so much. Rap album, Paul, Joe Boyd, Jenny Vega. All that money is went to debt, or the vast majority of it, but it was super, super helpful. None of my other videos made anything like that. So Jason Williams, Darkness, rap album, Joe Boyd, the Karaoke Connection, muy interesante. We got some Japanese writing. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read that, but thank you for being here. Joe Boyd, Paul, love it. Oh, that's where your first video you saw me and got you subbed. Oh, very nice. like most videos don't make very much, to be all the way real with it. A solid documentary might make 50. Like my closers one might make $50 or something in there. This is my closers documentary, which I'm happy about. Oh, this one made 151. This one did it. This one really went off. That's pretty good. I didn't realize this closers one did so well. So yeah, some of them make 50, some of them make 20, some of them make $5, some of them make 10, some of them make nothing. It all depends. But keep sharing it out. It's a channel. I mean, we got, it's tough to get by. I got to pay myself and pay bills and get by. It's not easy. We ain't rolling over here, but we're doing the best we can. Thank you guys so much for your support and the super chats this year have been amazing. There's another one. I totally missed this one. $4.99 Corona Accounting Solution. There was so much cussing watching this game. I thought I was at the bar for a minute. I didn't cuss too much. I think I've just kind of checked out of playoff hopes. I still want to win individual games. It's still frustrating to lose, but I'm not like super going to get overly super hyped up over it. Thank you, Jason Corona. It helps out more than you know. You got to make Kings videos. It's so hard. I'm working on so much stuff right now. The Sacramento Kings. When is their opening day? Opening day is on October 24th. We got some time. They do have preseason. They do have some moves they've made. We got to keep track of all of that here. We will keep up with that. We will keep up with that. Yeah, you're right. I do need to do Queens. It's not going to be high quality stuff. I mean, I was going to make some quick videos, but you're right. We did re-sign Malik Monk. We re-signed Monk. That was awesome. And signed Orlando Robinson. From Fresno State. So happy about that as well. So, other than that, you guys have a great day. Hit the thumbs up. Winning or losing right now is a win-win. Lose means better draft pick. Oh, winning or losing is a win-win. Lose means better draft pick. And not necessarily. I mean, Giants, we're gonna be somewhere in the middle no matter what. They can lose every game, and it's not gonna improve our draft pick that much. But yeah, I mean, what's the difference? You get a number 15 pick or a number 12 pick. Is it gonna matter? I don't think you're just rolling the dice at that point. You're picking a first-round pick with super talented, and we'll see how they pan out. Unless you're getting the first overall, which Giants ain't gonna get, then it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, yes, higher is better. Rather have 12 than 15, but not at the expense of losing a bunch of games. Because you never know. Maybe 15 ends up being the better player. You never know. Like 2020, we got who did we get? We got Patrick Bailey, who's kind of struggling lately, but we could have had the 14th pick, which was the one after us. Justin Foscue, he hadn't made it to the big leagues. Austin Hendrick, Reed Detmer's pretty good. Zach Veen, a lot of these guys are so-so, but only Garrett Crochet is the only one who's. Spencer Torkelson, even first overall pick. What's up with Spencer? First overall pick. He got sent back to the minor leagues. Spencer Torkelson's hitting 220 this year. 220. I know he hit a bunch of home runs last year, but it is what it is. Thank you guys again. I'm going to go for real this time. Have a great day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hopefully tomorrow we're playing Bye-Bye Baby with the win and do not get swept. We cannot get swept tomorrow. Otherwise, I got to play Danny Glover. You guys know what I'm talking about. If the Giants lose tomorrow, we're playing Danny Glover to open the stream. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you in the next stream mañana.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
field. Ranging back Tatis. All the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. Here it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.